All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. We talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money Sports Betting Show, Thursday, March 7th, 2024. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. How's it going?
Going good. How'd you end up doing last night?
I've done a little bit better. I was close to having a good night, but I had a couple teams win but not cover.
Yeah, I had Houston won by 8.
Yeah,
Points per
that was one of
8.5.
my head. But I believe I ended up going 5-4.
I went 5-3. I went, let me see, 2-2 in college basketball. I went 3-0 in hockey. I did pretty good in hockey.
I went 2-1 in the NBA. 1-2 in college basketball. Both college basketball games, the team I picked won, but didn't cover. Houston, like you just said, only won by 8, and the spread was 8.5. And Iowa State beat BYU by 5, and the spread was 7.5. So Iowa State won, but didn't cover. And in hockey, I was 2-1. So a better night.
Glenn's on here cracking himself up. Telling jokes and cracking himself up. And cracking himself up.
Go ahead. Pacers played tonight.
Yep.
Ball State women's tried to lose a game last night. They were up pretty big, and then next thing you know, it's like a 2 or 3 point game with like a minute left.
There's a big boxing fight. Of course, I'm not going to remember the name. Nagano is fighting again. But it's Friday in Saudi Arabia. Of course, I'm not going to remember the other dude's name. He fought Wilder several times. Been champion before. Of course, I'm not going to remember his name.
They don't do a very good job of promoting them.
No, they don't.
Especially, maybe they do overseas, but they don't here. It don't seem like they do here.
Maybe it's because of Saudi Arabia. Maybe I don't know. But
don't seem like they promote it very much here, at least. I hadn't.
Okay, it's Anthony Joshua taking on Nagano, 12 rounds. Feeling about 6:30 our time. Their actual fight.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't even know they were fighting. I think I heard about it like maybe when it first got announced, but I didn't. I had no clue it was tomorrow.
And then the big news, what do you think about Jake Paul taking on Mike Tyson? That's
going to be such a joke.
It just surprised me it's going to be at Dallas at that stadium. AT&T Stadium. Do they really think they're going to sell that many tickets?
I mean, I guess.
They're promoting as the biggest.
Mike Tyson's how old?
They're promoted as the biggest fight ever.
We saw what it looked like when who did he fight a couple years ago? When did a couple years ago?
Yeah, who was it?
Was it Holyfield?
I can't remember.
Remember that boxing match they done? And that was hard. That was hard to watch because it was nothing but a lot of hugging. I mean, you're gonna put a 60-something-year-old man in there with this younger guy. And,
Tyson took on Roy Jones Jr. in 2020.
okay, that's who I was thinking of. Then. Yeah, I remember watching that.
Yeah,
but I mean Tyson didn't look real bad, but still, I mean.
Well, I think people were watching, hoping that Tyson just knocked the holy crap out of Paul. I think that's what people were wanting to see. But I just can't see them selling. Are they really going to sell that many seats? And it's going to be on Netflix.
I mean, I'll probably watch it. I might not watch it live, depending on if I'm home, I'll watch it live. But if we're, you know, what I mean, if I got something going on, but I'll probably at least will check it out.
Pacers are favored tonight?
Yeah.
Well, dude got hurt for the Timberwolves, so didn't he? Towns is hurt, I think.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think he tore something about his meniscus. I don't know how bad, but I heard he's hurt.
I was taking the Pacers before I knew that. So.
Big Glenn, who you taking tonight? You think the Pacers are going to beat them Timberwolves?
All right. I'll pull the games up here in just a second. Trying to get caught up real quick. Was having trouble before the show getting things going.
He's hoping the next Mania is in Vegas. When it is. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm hoping maybe, I don't think we'll ever get a Mania or not anytime soon, but the last SummerSlam was in Detroit. This SummerSlam is in Cleveland. I'm hoping maybe the next SummerSlam will maybe be, because they've been doing Midwest, maybe they would do Indianapolis.
I think we'll get a Mania.
Do you? I don't.
They haven't been at Lucas Oil yet. And I mean, they can fit a lot of people in there. So I mean, because hell, it seats I think 65 or 70, and that's not counting putting seats on the floor and all that stuff.
I just thought maybe a SummerSlam might be more, because like I said, they're going to Cleveland this year. They was in Detroit last year. I prefer Mania, but I bet if I can't get a Mania, I would prefer Royal Rumble, of course. But
okay, there. I don't know what the hell is going on there. Glenn being indecisive on the Pacers.
You're not sure.
And it's a home game. I figured Glenn be fired up for tonight. NBA, I end up going with 3 games. One of them is the Pacers at the -1.5 against the Minnesota Timberwolves at home in Indiana. Pacers are -122 on the money line. Timberwolves are +104. Over-unders at 220 in this game as well. Indiana gives up about 120 points a game. You are right. T-Wolves do have a good defense. Then I'm going to go with the Brooklyn Nets at the -2 on the road at the Detroit Pistons. Pistons have won 9 games all season. I know the Nets aren't a real good team, but I think the Pistons have only won like four or five. I think it's 4 games at home, maybe 5. Pistons are just not a very good team. So I'm going to go with the Nets at the -2. And then I'm going to take the Dallas Mavericks at the -4.5 at home against the Miami Heat. Mavericks are -184 on the money line. The Heat are +164 on the money line. And the over-under for that game is at 229. I know, Glenn. They got good defense, but I think Pacers are going to play good tonight. I do. I think Pacers are going to win by 6. Might be now. You're all right on the over. It could be. Now you got me thinking about the over a little bit because it could be a little bit lower scoring game, but still 228 is a low scoring game for a Pacer game.
Yeah.
He said 7. I'm gonna say they're gonna win by 6 or 7.
The Pacers are?
Yeah. Look, Glenn's saying when we win by 7.
Oh,
now he's getting more. Now he's getting a little confident. See, I talked.
You had to sit and think about
I talked
it.
him. I talked him into it a little bit. Money line Pacers. So my NBA picks: Nets -2 on the road at the Pistons. Pacers -1.5 at home against the Timberwolves. I'm gonna take the over the 228 in that game as well, and the Mavericks at the -4.5 at home against the Miami Heat.
I didn't do any NBA for tonight.
Again?
Nope. I didn't even look at it. I didn't look at the NBA.
College basketball. I went with 2 games. There's a lot of games. There's actually some games on already.
Yeah, they started like at 12 today.
Yeah.
Is some of them tournament games already?
I guess some of them could be getting ready to start the conference tournament games. I know, like Ball State's last regular season game is tomorrow or tonight. I think Friday. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow because if Bowling Green would have lost the other night, because they played Bowling Green, if Bowling Green would have lost on Tuesday when Ball State won, then if Ball State beat Bowling Green in this game, Ball State would have went to the.
Yeah, Ball State started playing real good at the end of the year.
Glenn said the Horizon League is in conference play. Right now, Coastal Carolina, Louisiana Lafayette is up 27-16 against Coastal Carolina in the first half. Belmont is up 9-3 over Valparaiso, just starting the game. But I took 2 games. I'm going with Washington State at the -6.5 at home against Washington. And I'm going to go with Arizona at the -8.5 on the road at UCLA.
Okay. I got 3 games. I got UAB -2.5 at Temple. I got Lehigh -3.5 at Lafayette. And then I have Illinois State at home -3 against Evansville. They were my 3 college picks for tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I knew the conference tournaments were getting ready to start. I didn't realize the Horizon started today. That's cool.
If he's off, I would say Billy's probably there because he likes to go to the Horizon League. He was in Kentucky last night at Rupp Arena.
NHL, I went with 3 games. There's a lot of hockey tonight too.
Yep.
Bunch of hockey. That list just kept going and going. I'm going with Maple Leafs on the money line on the road at the Bruins. Lightning on the money line at home against the Flames. And the Penguins on the money line at home against the Capitals.
Okay, my NHL picks for tonight. I got Calgary at Tampa Bay. I'll take Tampa Bay money line. Montreal at Carolina. I got Carolina money line. Washington at Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh money line. And then I got Ottawa at the LA Kings. I got LA Kings money line. That's my NHL picks for tonight.
Is Mayfield worth the big payday? They're saying Florio saying Baker could garner 30 to 35 million a year.
Man, I don't know. What do you think?
I think I'd pay him 30, 35. I think that because that's not top quarterback money. That's up to like 50 or 55.
Yeah.
Close to 60 million a year anymore for like the top of the market. The only thing that makes it kind of a decision right now this year is because you have Russell Wilson that's a free agent and you can get him for maybe 1.2 million because the Broncos would be paying he's getting paid 39 million by the Broncos. So that'd be the only, what I mean? So I think that makes it interesting. Yeah. But if that wasn't going on, I think the way Baker played last year, you got to the playoffs. Keep building that team around building that team up and see what happens. So I think if you can get him for 30, 35, I think I would do that.
How much is Cousins going to get, you think?
I think Cousins will get.
You're going to get more 45, 50?
I was going to say, I think he'll probably get around 45. I think he'll get a pretty good contract. I know he's coming off the Achilles injury, but if you've looked at his history on signing contracts, I mean, he was the first guy to sign the guaranteed contract when he left Washington and went to Minnesota for like $99 million or something. I mean, he signed a big deal, I think, and look how much money he made doing the franchise tag twice there. I mean, he seemed to be his agent or him, whoever negotiates his contracts, have done a good job. So I don't expect him to. I expect him to get another good one because I don't expect him to kind of, and I think there'll be enough demand for him because he was playing well when he got hurt. It wasn't like was showing signs of decline. I know it's an Achilles, but it ain't like he's known for running around either. As long as he can still be mobile enough to escape some, but it ain't like he's known for his legs.
Yeah.
Glenn's wants to know what you thought of Dijak's moonsault on Tuesday.
I thought it was pretty awesome. Dude, 6'7", doing a moonsault off of top of a cage, which he's a great talent. I mean, he proved that with Keith Lee. I think back, what was it, 2018, 19, whatever it was, NXT, the matches they had. He had some struggles with some bad booking with Vince, but I know he come out and he thinks the world of Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and glad to where he's at right now. Some people criticize, why are you doing a moonsault off the top of a steel cage?
Was that NXT good the other night?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good show.
What was it called?
Roadblock.
Roadblock. Okay.
I thought Raw was a real good Monday night. NXT might have been better.
When I saw Raw, I didn't see a whole lot, but I saw a few of the promos and little things. What I saw was pretty good. But
Drew McIntyre's just freaking killing it, man. He's just freaking killing it. Friday night should be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be home in time to see it. I may have to see it on the West Coast feed because we'll be out to eat. But birthday celebration for a grandson. But you're going to have Cody and Seth in the ring with Roman and The Rock. First time they're going to be together since that press conference. So
yeah,
should be interesting.
Oh yeah, it'll be interesting. Well, all right. Did you have anything else for today?
No, I think I'm good to go.
Join us tomorrow, right around 3:00 for another episode of Easy Money. give out some UFC picks for this weekend. Got UFC Saturday night. So we'll give out some picks for that, some other picks for the weekend, and of course picks for tomorrow night's games. Thanks for joining us. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all Gonzo Sports Room as well. We appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.